All right, we're in. Technical difficulties notwithstanding, we're going to have a little conversation. Carl, how's it going here so far for the internship? Are you enjoying this opportunity to serve the community?
Let me just get my headphones on. Excuse me.
Come on, Carl. Listen. This is amateur hour. Come on.
Listen, I'm just an intern, all right? What do you want from me?
You're doing all right.
God damn.
Okay.
But I have been immensely enjoying bringing music, great music, to the people. And, oops. Testing? I think we're good?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. I have greatly enjoyed spending my time with the people and bringing them great selections of music, if I do say so myself.
So you're starting off in the mornings with, like, you come in at 10, and what's the first, what they're going to hear?
I come in at 10, I start off with 2 hours of soul, and then today I did 2 hours of 80s after that, and then it was an hour of post-punk and new wave, and then at the end, I think it's at 4, every day since I've been doing this at 4, the last thing that I've done is independent music.
Nice. So you're here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 10 to 6?
10 until 6.
p.m.?
p.m.
Okay.
Don't want to overwork myself too hard.
Well,
it's enjoyable, though.
You know, it's a learning experience.
Much.
We've had a lot of technical issues, but I came in today and the little skip thing you heard, apparently my man Carl, Kid Dynamo, he fixed it, and I guess we're up and running now. So hopefully this thing is going to be, it's going to be like clog free for a little while. We hope.
I told them if it wasn't, they could just hit us up at the email and yell at us there.
Yeah, they could.
If they want to.
Probably won't, but they could.
Probably won't want to waste their time.
No, I mean, they have other things to do. It's
totally.
Drive my car into a tree or email the station.
Yeah, it looks like you might want to get your insurance out because I think I know what choice you're going to go with.
Carl, we're going to do some weather here. Let's see. The forecast for tomorrow, according to the Watertown Daily Times, Wednesday, June 15, 2016 edition. Today's high supposedly is supposed to be 77.
77.
That's Fahrenheit.
Not
Tonight,
Celsius.
low of 54. What would that be? 77 Celsius.
77 Celsius. What would that be? Well,
boiling water is 100.
Yeah.
So 150 somewhere.
Yeah, I'm totally not looking this up on my computer right now. I'm just thinking really hard. It's 170.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I'm really
Well, that's
good at
what it's
math.
going to be today, they said.
It's going to be
at
so
4
weird.
o'clock.
Good thing we're inside.
Well,
Feel the
some
sun's
kind of
rays.
sun spot or something.
Okay. So we should.
I didn't read that in the paper, though. I heard it somewhere.
Okay. So we should probably just.
Some toothless guy at the gas station said it.
Oh! I think I know that guy.
Some citing Phil as the source.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have my secondhand news source as well too.
Secondhand, like Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Secondhand. I don't know. They do it on Saturday Night Live sometimes. They have like a secondhand news correspondent on the Weekend Update, and it's great. Y'all should check it out if you don't know about it. I know people say Saturday Night Live sucks now, but it doesn't. I promise.
It's generational. That's why the show's been on since 1975, because every few years it turns over. It's aimed at the college kids, and then they come, and then the next wave comes, and that's why they change over, and they roll over, and they roll over, and it's always fresh.
Always.
And it stays new. And if you still have Gilda Radner and Chevy Chase, this show would have been canceled in the late 70s as well.
Yeah.
It almost did get canceled in the mid-'80s.
Yeah, because didn't it like actually just kind of suck in the mid-'80s? Or is that what I heard? Maybe.
They had, not C. Thomas Howell, but who's the kid from Weird Science?
I'm not looking this up either. I'm using Breakfast Club. Crap.
Oh crap!
Oh crap! I almost said something else.
Is he Irish?
I'm getting better. Anthony Michael Hall.
That's it.
Robert Downey Jr.
No, yeah, they were both on there.
Yeah, oh, all right.
They were both for like I think 1986.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
And it just kind of tanked a little bit. Maybe.
Well, they brought the new cast in. They were talking about it today on Ron Bennington and John Lovitz. When he came on, and then they had Phil Hartman and a few of those people, that's when the show got resurrected, like in 87, 88, somewhere in there, and took off again.
Good job. Very good job.
I wasn't there.
Oh no, I was just referring to.
I was a teenager. I had nothing to do with it.
I mean, I don't know your life story, so.
Tomorrow, I thought we were doing the weather, Carl.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah,
tomorrow, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see, a passing afternoon shower. So I guess that'll be nice to cool things down.
Sweet.
And let's see.
Oh, I gotta drive. Oh damn it.
Where are you going?
I got my internship in 7 News. I had to drive back.
Ooh.
Oh god.
How's it going up there? Did you like it?
Oh, it's good.
Have you met Ann Richter?
I did.
Is she short? She's really short, right?
Yeah, she's pretty short. She was like the one. She was basically the one news anchor to actually introduce herself to me. Not obviously not saying anything bad about the other ones, but she was like the only one that kind of like seemed like she took the initiative and like really kind of like was really open and was like, if you ever want to like get a look at the news department, just let me know because I would love to like show you around and whatever. So yeah, she's really awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, I've never actually met her, but I heard she's really nice.
Yeah, she is.
Who else is up there?
You got who else? Diane Rutherford's up there. I met her. I have not met Mel Bustler yet. Who else is up there?
The tall guy that does the weather.
Does he do it on the week or no, the evenings maybe?
Yeah, during the day.
I forget what his name is. He has glasses, right?
Yeah, he's really tall.
Yeah, I forget what his name is, to be totally honest.
Kind of reminds me of the guy from The Fly.
Oh wait, the 80s remake or the original?
Yeah, not the one from the 50s.
The 80s.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh,
Good. No.
Hang on.
Come on, help me out.
You know what? I'm just. I'm obviously just really smart, and I'm not looking anything up on my computer because I know everything about pop culture that there is to know. Basically, it's David Cronenberg. He directed
Jeff
it.
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Jeff Goldblum.
He kind of does though a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice. I've met him before. He's a nice dude. Let's see. Friday. Partly sunny and nice. 80.
80.
What's nice? Whose definition of nice?
It's really subjective, actually, because my nice could be like a complete, it could be a thunderstorm, but your definition of nice could be like...
Or maybe you're saying sarcastically, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice outside, like really nice.
So it's all in the inflection.
Yeah.
So if I read the inflection differently in the paper, I'm going to be miserable.
Yeah, that's actually the cool thing about the paper is, you could totally you could write your
anything cool about the paper.
Yeah, just write your own.
I want to go back to what is actually cool about the papers.
Oh, right? You can put your own inflection on things.
Sure, you can put it on silly putty. All the fun things you can do with the newspaper.
Yeah,
make it airplane.
True.
It's not cool anymore, Carl.
I know. I haven't read a newspaper. Actually, no. I know my grandparents frequently read the newspaper, and I know because they always let me know if I'm in it for like school.
Like wrapped up in it.
They're always because if I make like Dean's List or something at RIT, which I have for every semester, just saying, I'm not
Dean who
bragging, huh?
Dean who?
The Dean's List.
Dean,
like the dean of like it's just called the Dean's List. Like there's like a dean for every like individual school. Like if you get like a
wonder why your tuition is so high. There's a dean.
There's a dean for like.
Is there like a superintendent of deans?
I'm
sure there is.
There's like the president of the. No, wait, yeah. There's the.
I want to be a school superintendent. What does this job entail? You're Like, the principal isn't really good enough, so we need one more guy on top of it all.
Superintendent.
Making a lot of money.
And
I want that job.
Superintendents, I mean, we've had some pretty big variation in terms of quality of superintendents up here. I'm not going to name names, but we have. And when I say up here, actually, I'm not even going to name the school. Cause
like up in this piece?
Up in the North Country. I'm going to just say up in the North Country. There has been, at this particular
gum
school,
stuck to my fingers,
You
Carl.
do, and yeah, it's a sight to see.
Well, I want to chomp gum on the air, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I held it in my hand, and now it's on my thumb and forefinger.
What are you going to do? This is just...
Saturday, it's mostly sunny, 82 with a low of 59. 82 is nice, I suppose, if you like 82.
59 isn't terrible. I mean, it's.
What if you like 60?
Then
is that not nice?
Then
why?
it's not
so
nice.
Okay, explain to me. Mostly sunny, right?
Yeah.
Partly sunny and nice is 80.
Okay.
Mostly sunny and 80 isn't nice. It just says mostly sunny. Why isn't Friday or Saturday nice?
I don't. Maybe just the person.
The low is even a little. It's 52. It's even lower.
Yeah.
So
see,
you'd be colder on Friday. Into Saturday. I suppose this is Friday into Saturday, or is this actually? When does this 52 mean? Is that from like 12:01 a.m. Friday morning to, right?
I think
12 p.m.
I think so. You know what? This is why just getting weather on your phone or something.
Carl, listen, you would put me out of a job. Listen, shh. He didn't. You disregard, omit that, struck that from the record. You cannot go on your phone and find any of this information.
At least not now, because I know a lot of you are probably driving, so don't do that.
Thanks, Carl, for that safety tip.
Yeah.
Almanac, let's see. Yesterday, as of 3 p.m., the high temperature for yesterday, apparently, according to this, was 65. This doesn't make any sense, Carl. 65? It was warmer than that yesterday.
You know, maybe you're just really...
oh, that's the mean average high for the year?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. I was going to say either that or, like, you're really sensitive to heat, maybe. I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying, I don't know you that... I don't know your sensitivity.
It's twice you brought that up. Why do you need to know who I am? It's out of my personal life. Look, precipitation through 3 p.m. yesterday, year to date, 14.88 inches. I'm assuming they don't say what increment. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, inches. The sun and the moon, if you need to know this morning, it rose at 5:21 a.m.
Wow.
Now, where do they get that line? Is that like, what if you live next to a mountain? It's not going to, like, you're not going to, with any sun or even see it for an hour.
I never know.
Later than everyone else. If you live in a valley.
I never know how they come up with this. I don't know. Maybe are there different
nobody can see your hands moving, Carl. It's radio.
Listen, I'm not Italian, but I need my hands to talk sometimes. So I don't even know what I was going to say. Just forget it.
But the sunrise. If you're in a valley, what's the determining line of when? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I have no idea.
If you know, WBTS 88.5 at gmail.com. I don't have a computer, and I won't check this. I don't know who's even going to read this, but email it. Somebody might read it. I don't actually know who gets these emails.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every day I say this, and I don't.
It's probably
where are these going?
No, it's got to be Eileen probably.
Maybe.
I think because I'm pretty sure that's what I emailed when I emailed her to send my.
So somebody's getting these emails.
So she'll just all of a sudden get this one day and be like, "What?"
Just a mass.
Yeah, just like
she'll understand it. What?
Yeah, just like a nice chart, attachment with an email.
The day they pulled the plug. That's what we call it.
Yeah,
after the show. So I should just rename the show the day they pulled the plug.
The day they pulled the plug.
Yes.
This is our only episode.
Okay, so the sunset tonight. Hang on. Drum roll. 8:49 p.m.
Woo!
So tonight,
Nice and late.
it's getting later and later, Carl. Just think on the, 22nd is the longest day?
The longest day.
I mean, it's still 24 hours, but
It's a week away.
the longest amount of sun we'll have, and then it starts to go back the other way. Summer solstice, Carl.
Summer solstice. Solstice.
You're Irish, so what do they? Don't they have
I'm
like some
Irish.
kind of paganistic solstice thing? Isn't that what's the?
I don't know. I'm not a pagan, so I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought you said you were pagan.
No. Well, when did I ever say that?
Well, that was some other Irish
Yeah,
kid.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever talked
That's
about pagan
Liam.
beliefs.
That's Liam
Liam.
O'Brien. You know him, right? He drinks a lot of beer.
Oh, so that's all I need to know.
Yes. Well,
I mean, he's Irish, so not a surprise, but yeah.
casting aspersions.
So I've never talked about any
On your own
form of
kind.
pagan beliefs. I know, and I don't cast aspersions.
So
on my
you'd
own
be
kind.
pagan. Listen, nobody's gonna hold it against you.
Huh? Oh, of course not. I'm just not pagan. That's all I was saying.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We played. If you were Catholic, we played the Winston Churchill like 2 weeks ago. I think somewhere. No, maybe a week. I played the Winston Churchill funeral. Did you catch it?
I did not catch it because I was at my house, and that's too far away to pick up the signal.
Out of listening range.
I'm out of listening range. I've tried to pick it up on multiple occasions. My mom tried to pick it up the last time I was here, and she couldn't pick it up. So I was upset that I did not have a guaranteed audience member.
Listen, do you have an aerial, like, TV antenna on top of your roof?
Oh, no. Yeah, no. No.
Well, because you can tie an FM on that. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting.
And you can turn it.
Okay.
I'm not telling you to tell your parents to invest $150 in a rotary aerial antenna pole wire. It's probably going to cost you about $250 when you get all done.
Mom, if you're listening to this, if you actually managed to get it,
Carl, when's your birthday?
Now, it is May 21st.
So you got to wait a year. So next year,
less than a year.
Well, Christmas maybe.
Maybe Christmas.
Do you guys celebrate? I mean, I know pagans don't do Christmas. But do you guys? You don't do?
We celebrate Christmas. That's for sure.
Are you Catholic? Do you like it Irish?
I am not. I am actually not Catholic. I am I went to a Methodist church. I haven't really been to church in a while, but I was Methodist. Yeah. I don't know if it's like. Yeah, I'm like, what am I? I'm like Irish, English. I'm like kind of
like an Irish setter. You're sitting down, so
yeah. I'm not Irish, but yes, we do.
But your hair's red.
My hair is red.
But you're not Irish. You just said
no,
you're Irish.
No, I'm Irish. I'm like part Irish. I'm like Irish and English and. Like,
you're not like full. You know,
I'm not full. I'm not fully Irish.
You don't talk like. You don't have to brogue or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
I don't know. Maybe
you should.
Maybe
you
in the future.
Just start doing it on the show. Do a whole show, just like 1 hour of play Irish music, a lot of fiddles and flutes, and then until you just want to.
I'll reinvent.
Drive your car off a cliff.
Yeah,
and then talk in that accent. I mean, Irish music's fine, but I don't know if I would listen to an hour.
No, I don't think so. I usually when I'm on here, I'll like divide my segments up into 2 hours. So I don't know if I could take 2 hours of Irish music.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. Like I've heard like of Celtic like
Nightmare. Yeah, I remember that show.
It's
like
good. Yeah, and then there's like metal bands that have like that Irish kind of like influence, and I'm like, I'm all right. Like so I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry if there's anyone out there that was looking forward to that.
Listen, we could probably play some. I'm sure somebody likes it, and we could.
Yeah,
somebody will play it. I'm not gonna play it, but
yeah, me neither. We'll leave that.
We'll get a DJ in here.
We'll leave that up to Dave.
Yeah. Let's see. National cities. Here's some weather if you're doing some traveling this weekend. I don't know if this is going to help you because it only goes to Thursday. Oh. But if you're traveling this weekend in Albuquerque, when you get there, you're going to find out that on Thursday it was 92 degrees.
Nice. Does it show what it's like in like South Carolina or that area anywhere? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I got to find a city that's Savannah, Georgia. No, it's
there's like Winston.
Raleigh.
Oh, Raleigh. There you
North Carolina. So, say you landed at Raleigh Airport on Friday afternoon, and you got in, and you're getting ready to book a room.
Sure.
And you walk up to the guy that takes your bags, and you go, "Hey, what was it yesterday here? I just need to know what the weather was." And he's gonna go, Well, yesterday it was 94 degrees and partly cloudy.
And partly cloudy. Okay.
All day long. That's all it was.
Day long.
And then at one point, though, it got to 72, but it was still partly cloudy.
Okay.
I don't know if it started off as 72 or maybe did it start off at 90. I mean, we'll find out tomorrow.
Yes,
I
we
suppose.
will. Yes, we will.
Where else? New York City. Okay, say Sunday you drove down to New York City.
Okay.
You want to watch a ball game.
Sure.
And I don't know if they're playing, but say the Mets are playing.
Yeah, I'm more of a Yankees fan.
Okay.
We'll have to switch it to the Yankees.
Fine. You go see the Yankees. And it's sunny and beautiful and you're having a good time. And somebody goes, hey, if you were here on Thursday, the game got rained out because it was 76 and showers. So you're lucky that you bought tickets to Sunday's game.
I have very mixed emotions about warm rain showers because you can't go outside and going outside and wearing a jacket, then you just get really hot and it's humid and whatever out there, but it's raining so you want to cover up.
What if it's a breathable jacket?
If it's a
cotton, say it's something natural.
Okay, if it is actually a breathable.
What if you had a hemp
jacket? If it is a breathable material, maybe it could work. But in most circumstances, at least in the circumstances that I'm in now, it's just I don't think I have anything that breathable. I don't know. I know people. I know people who really like that kind of weather, but I'm not as huge of a fan. It's fun to kind of look at, I guess.
Warm rain.
It's just
You ever been to a concert and it's raining the whole time?
I have not, thankfully.
You're already you just get wet instantly, and then it doesn't matter, and you just soaked all day, and who cares?
Yeah, no one cares.
Once you get wet, you're wet, and then you just have fun.
Yeah, most of the concerts I've been to are indoors, so I have not had that problem. But maybe in the future, if that's ever a problem, then I'm not going to freak out as much over it.
I went to see Aerosmith. Motley Crue opened up for him, and Vince Neil was loaded, he was just loaded, drunk off the wall. And then Tommy Lee got down and was sitting on the edge of the stage, and it just came out that he had hepatitis, so he's spitting all over the front row with the microphone. And
nasty.
Yeah, and then Aerosmith played, and they were wicked. It was pouring. We were all soaked. But we had a great time.
That's good.
Just getting drenched.
That is good.
And I used to have some, I don't know where the pictures went, but it was a lot of fun.
I bet.
You ever been to Darien Lake?
Yes, I have been to Darien Lake. I haven't seen any concerts there, but Darien Lake was, it was fun.
So you went for the rides or whatever like that?
Yeah, we had a class. It was one of those just class trips or whatever in 8th grade or something. We went down.
Oh, okay.
And just rode the rides and stuff. I don't know. I hear that I know they have a lot of really the acts that they get for their concert series are always really pretty big. So
yeah, I've seen. Let's see. I saw Aerosmith, Motley Crue open for them, and then I saw Motley Crue was the headliner, which I'm not even really a huge Motley Crue fan. I just happened to, hey, you want to go to a concert with a bunch of guys? Yeah, let's go. And then there was it was newer bands that were opening.
Oh, yeah.
It was an all-day kind of event.
I think you told me about this, and it was the bands that were new were just not.
That band that does that Crazy Bitch song.
Oh, Buckcherry. No, thank you.
I had no interest in. And whatever. It's just generational. Yeah. If you like it, you like it. I'm not going to knock it.
We're not elitists here, but we know.
I am. Listen, speak for yourself.
I don't like to say I'm elitist because I don't want to come off that way, but
to each his own.
We play good music here. We'll just put it that way.
But I had a wicked headache, and I bought a big bottle of whiskey, right, to go down with. So I rode down with some dudes, and I was drinking all the way for some reason. So by the time the show starts, I was just inebriated, and my head was pounding. And then some girl gave me some pills. I thought they were Advils. Obviously, they weren't. And I just was sick, and I threw up over and over, all the way back to where we were going. But it was a good time. Anyways,
that is good.
Did see Motley Crue, even though I
kind of
went left for a little while, but it was good. And then I saw Van Halen there.
Oh, so you were yes.
Absolutely phenomenal last August, and they came like 2 days earlier. They had to cancel a show in, I think, at Hershey Park or something.
Oh, dang.
And lead singer David Lee Roth had the flu. So,
shout out to the hens in the background.
Sure. Hi. Yes. And
hello.
So what ended up happening was when they came out, they did their set. They kind of changed up their set list from what they had been doing. And they did a lot more songs that had long intros and more instrumental stuff, so he could kind of ease his voice in and wouldn't have to start off and singing so hard.
It's a good idea.
And it was great. So what happened was we heard a whole bunch of deep track stuff, and if you were a fan, it was nice because you got to hear stuff that they probably wouldn't have played.
Play live.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Other than that, no, I haven't. Never been down there. I hear it's nice though.
What kind of bands are you into, Carl? I know you've been playing some 80s. I know you're mixing it up.
If you've heard, whatever I've been playing on the radio within the past week or two, you have a pretty good example of what I'm into. I am a huge hip hop fan, but I can't really play much on here because for obvious reasons, unless I'm here for
because you're a racist?
Yes, I am a racist.
Oh.
You heard it here, folks.
Well, listen, I didn't say it. You said it. I'm just inferring. I'm not actually going to come out and say it.
Yeah, I just
libel and all that in the air.
But unless I wanted to stay here past 10 or 11 or something, then I can play all the hip hop I want.
AM?
PM, actually, because I'm here at 10 a.m. But if I wanted to, I really had the need to play hip hop over the airs in its unaltered form, then I would do that. But until then, I either have to stick with
a lot of swears going on.
A lot of swears, but I have to stick with either instrumental stuff or.
Can you find radio edits?
Yeah, I hate listening to them though. They're just so bad.
You're a purist, my man.
Dude,
keep it pure. Don't compromise.
No, I'm not compromising. Hell no, I'm not doing. There's no way I am going to
either don't play it or don't.
I either play it
the gum
its unaltered the gum.
Sorry, go on.
No, you're good. I either play it in its unaltered form or I don't play it at all because I don't want to hear those words just getting left out because it's part what they're saying is really it's part of the genre, so it's I don't want to do that.
Well, you have the Pink Floyd Money song, Bull Bleep, in the middle of the song.
Yeah,
so the other day I played it and I just hit the volume real quick, tap it down, up, and whatever.
Can you hear me, by the way?
You're coming in loud and clear.
Okay, because I was looking at this and I feel like I wasn't coming in as strong.
I can hear you fine.
All right, I don't know. The wavelengths are weird. Whatever. But
you're on a good wavelength, man.
On a good wavelength. That's good. But yeah, that's the one thing that I've been having to get used to is making sure that I am playing something that.
Quit looking at that thing. See what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep staring at it. And you're gonna get self-conscious.
I'm not.
Just ignore the computer readout there.
I just want to make sure it's coming in loud and clear.
You sound fine.
To hear.
Don't get yourself all. See what you're gonna get yourself in a bind. See what's gonna happen.
Okay, but no, yeah, I just.
You're doing great, man. Honestly,
I think I'm doing all right. I don't think I'm doing too bad.
Listen, don't get your head too big. I'm just saying you're doing all right.
You're doing okay.
You're doing fine.
Yeah, don't get make sure your head is on your shoulders. But
sure,
that's the one thing.
You have dandruff. Use Head and Shoulders.
I do use Head and Shoulders.
You should,
and it works great.
Well,
I use it because the NFL players use it, and that guy who's on the Steelers or I forget what his name is.
Mean Joe Green.
It's is he? I have no idea. I don't even know.
Refrigerator Perry.
No, I forget what his
Cream
name is.
Liajuan, what was his name?
He plays for Pittsburgh and he has gloriously long and voluminous hair. And y'all have seen if y'all have seen the commercials.
Is it striking, Carl?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
He has a striking head of hair.
He has a striking head of hair, and the commercials they make it loud and clear that he has a great head of hair. And so I don't want dandruff. I don't want dandruff at all, and I haven't been getting dandruff thanks to Head & Shoulders. They're not sponsoring us, but if you want to sponsor us, Head & Shoulders, you hit us up at WBTS 88.5 at
We're
gmail.com.
desperate, please. Yes, if anyone that works for Head & Shoulders, whoever their parent company is, and would like to donate any funds, please.
Please.
Stop by. You can just hand us some money through the window.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I mean,
Run Cottage Hill Road.
I will rep this brand as hard as I can if you guys just stop by. I'm already using your products now, so if you just give me more, it'll.
What do you use them for? Bath soap. Listen, you can get. Maybe they'll just start sending like bars and bars of it to the station.
I wouldn't be at all upset by that. So
you could be like their spokesman, like their national Head & Shoulders spokesman.
I'm such a great spokesman. I'm glad that you picked up on this.
Just don't go down to Jared. Don't be like Jared from Subway. You don't
no,
don't do that.
No.
But you could be the Head & Shoulders, and you could say, "Listen, I'm Head & Shoulders above all the rest." That could be your.
I am Head & Shoulders above all y'all. And when I say y'all, I mean every other
race. You're going back to the race thing.
Yeah. You caught me.
Listen, just because you're Irish, I know you guys are real proud and all that. I mean, but let it go, okay?
Listen, it takes
the potato famine's like 150 years ago. Let this go.
Takes a long time to let that stuff go. Okay, it's been like how many years since?
I just said 150.
Oh yeah, 150.
Are you in the same room, or we?
No, I'm in. I think we're in the same room right now. Yeah, it's been civil rights happened already. It takes a long time to let that stuff go.
Sure.
Let me.
The Irish really did get the shaft when they got here.
Yeah. They were totally swept to the side. It was so bad. Jesus.
Like in New York City,
yeah, absolutely.
Like second-class citizens.
They were treated so poor. Them and the Italians were just treated awfully, and everybody, because everybody that was, everyone that was here before was of other nationalities,
mostly
like
British,
or
like the South. I mean, the South was mostly settled by the British.
Yeah. So
that's why they have that weird accent, because they mixed the British accent mixed with the black accent, and then you have that weird Southern drawl. That's where it comes from.
South, yes.
It's the mixture though that spawned rock and roll. So I guess
it's great. It's great. I'd like to clarify, just for anyone tuning in now, that the statements that we are just joking, and that I am not at all in any way, shape, or form racist.
That's not what that bumper sticker said on your car, Carl, when you pulled in this morning.
Hey, we don't bring that up. We don't bring that up. My 2006 family Dodge Caravan needs that bumper sticker.
Carl, did you hear about the exoplanet that could host alien life?
I did, like a half an hour ago when you mentioned it to me.
Like, what's an alien life host? Like, welcome to our humble planet, and there's like some pamphlets of like what's going on in the local area when you're in town.
I hope they have pamphlets. Because that would be a huge.
If I go to another planet, I want some pamphlets. I want to know where the attractions are.
I want to know what I'm getting into here.
I don't want to mingle with the locals. I want to go right to the tourist attractions.
I feel like mingling with the locals would be great, because I feel like I traveled all this way that I'd want to get as much of the planet. I'd want to digest as much of it as I possibly could while I was there. So I mean, because other planets, they're not close.
When I go on vacation, I don't have time for the locals. I only go to tour. I take my family. We all get hats. We all get matching shirts, and we only go to where the tourists go.
Do you guys have matching fanny packs too?
I only go where the locals go. I don't want to talk about.
And all the locals have fanny packs too. So
yes,
yeah. I'm repping. Yeah, fanny packs should have never gone out of style. Just gonna throw that out there. I'm kidding. I don't wear one. I promise.
It's fine, Carl.
I promise.
Kepler 1648b. Scientists confirm, this is from the Watertown Daily Times, Wednesday, June 15, 2016.
2016.
And it was taken from the Washington Post, the story. Some worlds have more than one sun in their sky. That's pretty cool. Binary stars.
That's great. Binary suns are cool. I know. I definitely love those binary suns, though. On Tatooine and whatnot.
They call.
Know what I'm saying?
They call it the Goldilocks zone.
Nice.
Do you know what that is?
I do not.
Where a planet is like just not too hot, not too cold, just right for life, they think.
So basically Earth.
Yeah, except for with two suns.
True.
Let's see, it's 2.7 astronomical units from its suns. So it's twice and a half as far away from we are from our sun. Earth is 1 astronomical unit from the sun. Dang. So that means it's in the magic sweet spot that experiences the right amount of sunlight and heat to allow liquid water to form.
Sweet. So it looks like Earth has it nailed down. Shout out to Earth.
We've been around a while.
We've been around a while.
I think we've figured this out.
I think we've been pretty consistent. I think the planet has also been pretty consistent. You know what does freak me out though? That I don't even think it's a theory anymore. That the sun will eventually expand to become like so big that it like in like billion, I don't know if it's billions of years probably, like that it completely envelops the Earth and like destroys it.
And then it collapses, right?
Yes, yeah, because it's I don't know what I honestly I forget what the process is, but it's like obviously part of the sun's part of the star's life.
How do they know though?
See, there's some really smart people.
What about who's to say though tomorrow this thing just isn't gonna like evaporate and just disappear?
I don't know. See, I think once.
How do we really know what's going on?
Maybe we don't. I just trust the scientists at NASA and everywhere else because I know they are doing a great job over there. But I don't know. See,
way to go, NASA. Listen, NASA, if you're listening, Carl just gave you a thumbs up. You guys are doing great down there.
You have my seal of approval.
He says over there. I don't know where over there is. I say down there because they're probably in Florida.
Oh, down there. Yeah, they're in Florida, Washington, D.C.
Houston. We have a problem. Apparently they were in Texas for a while. The Johnson Space Center.
Johnson Space Center. I believe it. Yeah, I think, where are they? Yeah.
Lyndon Baines
Johnson. What a guy.
Yeah, he's great.
What a guy.
He's wonderful.
Wonderful.
One man's loving quest, holiday sought, would celebrate multiracial diversity. What do you think about that?
Did you just say multiracial diversity?
Kennel racial. It's dog food.
Racial?
It's for all types of dogs. It's multiracial. Search on in England for remains of Henry I.
Let's go. Get him.
This is according to the Watertown Daily Times yesterday.
Watertown Daily Times. We are citing our sources.
Actually, this is today's edition. Looking for a dead medieval king?
Yes.
Check under the parking lot. Oh, yeah, okay. I saw this on TV. For 40 miles west of London, they're looking for the abbey founded by King Henry I. The altar, underneath the altar, the king's remains could be under the parking lot of a local prison near the abbey ruins.
What a great place for ruins.
And check this out. The area around a nearby nursery school will also be searched. So next door to the prison is the nursery school. That's nice.
That's very nice. Oh, wow.
Not a lot of room in that town. Everything's crammed into two streets.
You got to do what you got to do. I mean,
Have you ever seen those London streets? They're very
small.
compact.
They're very
I still have gum on my finger. Now it's on the three fingers, Carl.
You got to get that taken care of.
It's stuck here,
that
Carl.
Thing is gonna. I
can't get up. I can't do anything with it.
That thing is gonna take over like your entire being. You're gonna be enveloped by the gum, and you're gonna be upset because you had the opportunity to do something about this earlier, but you didn't take action.
Hey, check this out, Carl. Henry I, who ruled from 1100 to 1133,
yes,
reportedly died after eating lampreys, a kind of jawless fish.
That's how I want to die.
Wow. Of all the ways to die on the earth,
that's the way I want to go.
Are lampreys poisonous?
I don't know. I've never had lamprey, but it sounds delicious.
Can you eat the well, apparently you can try to eat the lamprey. I don't know. Get it down without dying.
Hopefully it's cooked right.
He was a ladies' man.
I believe it.
Let's see. He fathered 24 children outside of marriage.
Nowadays, he'd have his own reality show.
According to Lindsay Mullaney, a linguist and amateur historian who is also involved in the search, she said that, quote, he was addicted to lust. Wow. Via telephone, she said that. He died in Normandy, which at the time was part of his realm.
His realm.
So being Irish, you had this party. I mean, they ruled you for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
Yeah. My realm of Northern Ireland.
That's your area. Didn't you say you're English too?
I don't. What, okay, so
From the Isles somewhere.
I don't want to be that person who lists out like what they are.
Please, please, no. We have nothing else to do. Go ahead and just lay them.
I'm like, what am I? I'm Irish, English, Dutch, Welsh, German. Actually, I don't know. I think that might be.
The paper's sticking to my gum fingers, Carl.
I think that might be it. But interesting tidbit, though. I am.
According to who, Carl?
According to me. According to me, I'm actually related to. I guess I am a descendant of Martin Van Buren in some shape or form.
See, I noticed you picked something that's like really hard to verify.
See,
like if you would have said like George Washington, I wouldn't believe you. But
see,
it might be true.
I think it is. Like I don't know where this information came from, but I know he is Dutch, and I have Dutch in me. I don't know. Like that doesn't really say much, obviously, but
this says nothing, Carl.
I'm gonna take no.
What have the Dutch done?
It doesn't.
They had the flowers and the windmills.
I mean,
and the Van Halens. Never mind.
True.
Okay.
Hey, he was the first president. He was the first president of the U.S. I think to speak. What was it? To speak in a first language other than English.
And father 86 kids from slaves.
I don't know.
A lot of them early guys did that.
Yeah.
You know? And they were horrible.
Dude, Thomas Jefferson.
They owned the slaves, and then they would have children with them, and then disown the children.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, they're right.
Sally Hemings. Yeah.
These are the people we put on our money.
Yep.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, so I will verify that.
James Buchanan.
Wasn't
he? Now, he was assassinated, right?
Maybe.
McKinley got.
McKinley.
One of them got shot in Buffalo.
Yes, I think that was McKinley.
And then there was another one that got shot back in. Let's see. Immediately prior to the American Civil War. So he was the president 1857 to 61.
Yeah, and he was one of the least He is one of the least popular presidents.
There you go, Carl.
History.
You still want to keep bringing this up in casual conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, what we got?
Don't think that
Dred Scott case.
Oh, Dred Scott case, one of the best, obviously one of the best decisions of the Supreme Court of all time. Let's see. No, yeah, I don't think he was assassinated, but I don't know. He does not go down in history as a great president. So that's what.
Let's see here. Okay, he's nominated with them. Okay,
Only president.
I acknowledge no master but the law.
Whatever.
Whose law? Your law? That's what I mean. It's always the law. Well, who makes the decisions?
Yeah. He is to date the only president from Pennsylvania and the only president to remain a lifelong bachelor. Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Until now.
What did he do about... Now, what was his stance on...
Let's see.
Okay, so he's from Pennsylvania. Was he anti-slavery? Because if he wasn't, we'll start bashing him really well. But if he was pro...
The president, however... Okay, actually, let's see.
So he was weak, it says.
Buchanan, like many of his time, was torn between his desire to expand the country for the benefit of all and his insistence on guaranteeing to the people settling the expanded area of their rights, including slavery.
He didn't want to expand.
No. In deference to the intentions of a typical slaveholder, so he was a slaveholder, he was quick to provide the benefit of much doubt. Buchanan claimed that slaves were treated with kindness and humanity. Both the philanthropy and the self-interest of the master have been combined to produce this humane results. Okay, so he's one of these people. All right.
He was considered a doughface, a northern man with southern principles. Well, there you go. You're going to keep... What are you going to do now, Carl?
I don't know.
He was a slave owner.
Oh, no, I'm not related to him.
I thought you said you were related.
I said I was related to Martin Van Buren.
I said James Buchanan. Oh, yeah. Then we started going for 10 minutes about James Buchanan.
No.
I don't care about this guy then. Bring in Martin Van Buren.
No,
what are we doing here?
Now you know that he was... Okay, so...
This was the Twilight Zone?
Maybe. How do you know?
Okay.
Martin Van Buren was...
Carl, I still got gum stuck to 3 of my fingers here. What am I going to do with this stuff?
You're going to die.
Look at this guy.
Get it?
Look at them sideburns.
So the thing with Martin Van Buren is that he inherited many of the problems of Andrew Jackson, so he was kind of bashed a little bit. He was known as...
Look at him.
His sideburns are pretty great, though. But
yeah, he was rocking the burns.
Let's see here.
He would have fit in well in like 74.
Yes. As president, he was blamed for the Depression of 1837. Hostile newspapers called him Martin Van Ruin. He attempted to cure the economic problems by keeping control of federal funds in an independent treasury rather than state banks, but Congress would not approve of this until the 1840s.
Yeah, but check it out, though. 1848 election, he ran unsuccessfully as the candidate of the Anti-Slavery Free Soil Party. There you go.
Good
so
job.
You got it back.
Good job.
I mean, you were siding with... What's his head there for a while? James Buchanan.
Oh, I was never siding with him.
We went down a weird
tangent.
I don't know what happened there, but yeah, this guy's much better. Look at him.
He's great.
You know what? I was making fun of him at first. He looks like the weird little professor guy from the Never-Ending Story that gives the dog dragon to the kid, the luck dragon. But
he was anti-slavery.
Yeah, he's all right. Let's see. He was succeeded by.
Wait, not Edward Livingston. That's not a president. William Henry Harrison.
He died in 30 days. And I only remember that from the Simpsons episode, from the one where they do the one where Ralph falls in love with Lisa Simpson.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in forever.
This is like a 1991.
Oh, so 92. when it was like kind of at its peak.
Well, that's another generational show. I quit. Sure. I quit watching in like 98. I don't really know what happens after that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Well, way to go, Van Buren.
Good.
He wrote some books.
Yeah. He wrote Inquiry into the Origin and Course of Political Parties in the United States, as well as the autobiography of Martin Van Buren.
I heard that Inquiry into the Origin and the Course of Political Parties in the United States, that was voted the best title of the year that year.
I hope it was. Let's.
Two people bit their tongue and had to go to the hospital when they recited that.
This is all coming from Wikipedia, by the way. So, this is all coming from Wikipedia, so we're citing our sources. We are not reading off of a... we're reading off of Wikipedia. But they cited their sources, too, so... Good. And there's also a high school named after him in Queens Village.
Hey, look, there's a Van Buren Island in the St. Lawrence River, part of the Thousand Islands.
Wait, are you... Oh, my God.
It's, though named for the U.S. president, this island has always been in Canadian waters. Well, that's great.
Well, thanks a lot.
I say we take it back, Carl. Let's get a posse.
The war for Van Buren Island.
Well, listen, it's your kinship, man. Maybe this island belongs to you. Like, can you follow back the paper trail on it?
We're actually working on that right now. Like, my brother and sister are like really into like genealogy and stuff, so they're like trying to work back like really far as to who we're related to. But yeah, let's take it back, guys. Let's take back Van Buren Island. Oh my God, that's such a coincidence. I did not know. Here's another place too that is really popular to visit: Mount Van Buren, Palmerland portion of Antarctica. Of all the places to get a mountain named after you, and some place you're never ever going to be able to see it or go. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will see Mount Van Buren. It was named for my kin. There you go. Then you could write a book about it. Yes, I'll write an autobiography about how. No, it's a memoir. It's not an autobiography because I don't want to write all that. Look at him. Which the daguerreotype right here? What does that mean? Daguerreotype? Is that? It's like a form of. It's like a specific kind of photography. And then there's a portrait. I'm surprised I couldn't pronounce that. Hey, daguerreotype. Daguerreotype. Yeah, daguerreotype. There's a portrait. Looks pretty good in that picture. It's a nice portrait, I must say. It's got a good hue to him. I hope everyone goes on to Martin Van Buren's Wikipedia page later and looks at this stuff for yourself. He's a good-looking man. This is great stuff. I got to tell you. Go up, scroll back down for a minute. No, where they showed a picture of the colonies or the states. There you go. Right there. Let's see. There's 40. No, that's not right. Wow, okay. Those numbers aren't right. Is there 42 states then? Wait, what year was this? No, I don't know. That's 1840?
Yeah, that's wrong.
No,
Oh, that's
no, no.
electoral college votes. Okay,
Yeah.
now I see what those numbers represent.
Yeah, but yeah, good-looking dude nonetheless. You know who is a great?
He was on a stamp. Check it out, 8-cent stamp.
Good job, Mark
1938,
Van
right during the Depression. All the bad things happened, but look at. He gets a stamp during the Depression. He has a mountain on Antarctica named after him.
You know who's a really great-looking president, though? Rutherford B. Hayes. Have you ever seen pictures of Rutherford B. Hayes
No, I
when
wanna
he
see.
was younger? We're gonna
RBH.
RBH.
I call him RBH.
Rutherford. God dang it, Rutherford
Ford.
B. Hayes.
I've never met anybody named Rutherford.
Me neither.
What would you go for nickname? Ruth?
Ruth. Look
Yeah,
at this.
not a bad looking guy.
at this
19th
guy.
president was a babe.
Look
You've
at
looked this up before. What's going on with you, Carl? You
okay,
gotta
so I found it on Tumblr
presidential
and it kind of stuck with me.
finish.
But, dude, yeah, I think
Yeah, I could see. Well, yeah.
Rutherford B.
He has a look of somebody that, yeah, I can understand. Like the cult of personality probably back then.
Dude looks like a Hollywood star.
19th president. Yeah, there you go.
Somebody has them as their iPhone lock screen. Good job.
Wow, okay.
On Tumblr, all right. Rutherford B. Hayes. Somebody actually came up
But
with like.
now there's an oldie time picture. That's when he's like 20. I want to see like an oldie time picture of him. Yeah, he didn't age very well. He looks like a prospector. Look at him.
Prospector Rutherford B. Hayes. All right.
Now, he's the one that died early, right? Is he the one that was assassinated? But
I'm looking.
and he could have lived, but the doctor just was mistreating, not mistreating, but
they weren't. They could. They okay.
they had the technology at the time. They could have saved his life, but nobody.
Right.
But his doctor took over and sequestered everyone out.
Yeah.
And he died.
So we got presidential assassinations. We got Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy.
Garfield.
All right.
That's the one.
Assassinated in Baltimore in Pontomac Railroad
Yeah.
Station, southwest corner of the Constitution Avenue and 6th Street, northwest Washington, D.C. Yes.
Yeah, he could have lived because he was shot.
From behind.
Let's see. He was shot.
Oh, as a result of failed attempts to locate the bullet, which caused infections and blood poisoning, he died September 19th, 1881.
He was shot July 2nd, 1881, and died September 19th. He lived for a while. And the doctor, sequestered. He wouldn't let nobody else in. He took over, and there was other doctors coming in, and he wouldn't clean the wound. And there was doctors that knew from their experience, during the war, they knew things needed to be clean, and he just wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
And he just died.
Sad.
Well, I mean,
Happens.
not sad. I'm not, broken up about it.
Yeah, I'm not really broken up about
What isn't that weird? We don't know or really care or anything. I mean, I don't go about my day feeling bad about James Garfield. How often do you think about James? And the man was murdered. I mean, but it doesn't really affect.
It doesn't affect
my life
you,
in any
so
way.
It's I think you could say the same thing about anyone that you don't think about on a regular.
But occasionally, I'll think about Kennedy's death.
And be like,
occasionally, and
be like, what happened there?
Yeah, but I'll never think about Garfield. And I wasn't even alive when Kennedy was alive. But it's close enough in history, I guess, where it's still
relevant.
Our parents know about it. You know what I mean? It was they were alive
and it was,
during
it was recorded. There is video of it.
Oh yeah, Zapruder helped, I guess.
Yep, the Zapruder, and then you got the what was it? The what was that woman? That mysterious woman? The one that it was like a Russian. I forget what her name is. No, it was like this.
She has film or something of the.
She was in the film, supposedly taking pictures or something when it was happening, and she had a Russian headscarf.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's
what a babushka will wear.
Oh, the babushka lady.
Babushka
lady.
Yeah,
hey. That was what it is. Yeah. No one knows who she is, and no one could get in contact with her afterwards. And of course, there were people that were coming out saying that they were Babushka Lady, but I don't believe any of them because I just don't believe any of them.
I think Oswald did it.
Yeah, I wish I knew more. I wish I knew more.
But personally, I think Johnson was fully involved in all of it.
It's a conspiracy. That's what it is.
But obviously, Lyndon Johnson wasn't going to go down. He was in the car. He wasn't going to stand up, and shoot him from behind in the car behind, So
what's the best alibi? You know, when you're riding in the car behind, your hands are pretty clean.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just wondering, will we ever know? Will we ever know? It's a mystery.
We're talking 50 years.
Over 50 years ago.
50 plus years now, and majority of the witnesses are dead. You know, just over time.
Yeah. So,
not for,
I don't know.
Crazy reasons or whatever.
I mean, there's people still interested in it, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get something. Maybe we won't. I hold out hope for this. Like, I hold out hope that we will eventually find out who the Zodiac killer was.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we don't know it. We don't know that either. There's a bunch of evidence, but it's like it doesn't really completely, obviously tell us anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Well, our hour's almost over, Carl.
Oh, this was only an hour?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know how long it was.
I gotta get this gum off my fingers. I mean, we can keep talking, but I gotta get the gum. It's driving me crazy. It's like an OCD thing.
Are you ever going to get it off of your fingers, or are you just
as soon as I stand up? But I want to have one more question. It was about the Richard thing. Okay, here's my question of the day.
Okay,
for a better conversation. Say you're born, and your parents say we're going to name our child Richard. Okay, you can go as Richard. Now, you're an adult, right?
I'm an adult.
Okay, you're 18 years old, you're on your own. Regardless of what they've called you as a child, which you can't help, whatever nickname they've given you. Now you're an adult. You can leave, you can meet new people, and introduce yourself as an adult to these people.
Yes.
Here are the options. You have, hi, my name's Richard. My name's Rich. Richie. My name's Rick. My name's Ricky. Any more in there? Am I missing one?
No.
2?
Aside from, yeah.
Okay, now here's your last option. My name is Dick. Now you don't have to say this. Nobody is making you. Nobody's got a gun to your head. Nobody's saying, okay, this is what you have to call yourself. Even though you were a little Dickie growing up, and now you're 18, you're off on your own, and you still introduce yourself as Dick. I don't understand this. Please, somebody, help me out on this. I need to know. Why? It's not, and this is no reflection on anyone who does this. I just don't want. Why, Carl?
See, my first choice would be Richard no, not Richard, Rich.
Fine.
Because Richard, I'll tell you why. Because Richard, I don't know.
Pretentious slightly.
It's a little bit, I want something shorter. Just Rich, that's fine. I don't need to go full on Richard. Not Richie, because that just, I never like the E at the end of it, because then it just kind of makes you sound like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going with Richard. I'm not going with Richie. I'm not going with, what were the other options?
Rich. We said Rick.
Rick.
Ricky.
Rick isn't bad. Ricky, no thank you. Not going with Dick, because that's just not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would go with
You have like
Rich.
5 options.
I would go with Rich.
You can even go with your middle name.
Yeah.
Just cut the whole thing out entirely if you wanted.
Yeah. Let's just hope you have a good middle name. If you don't, then you're gonna have to go with like Rich or something.
Yes.
No, yeah. Honestly, I would just go with Rich. That's all there is to it.
Well, this brings an end to our show. Better Conversation, 88.5 LPFM WBTS. My man Carl's got 2 more hours of music to play for you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do this again sometime. Carl, I had a good time.
I had a great time as well.
And keep rocking in the free world, Carl.
Keep on rocking in the free world as well.